Welcome back to Timberborn. Thank you all for being here. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and ready for this new weekend. Hopefully, I will have posted camping pictures by now, and I hope all went well. I don't know, because I'm recording this a little early so that I can actually go camping. Favorite time of the year is in the woods. That's the time of the year that is my favorite. The poll that I posted on the channel the other day, I think a lot of people said that they enjoyed winter, which is awesome. I don't as much, and maybe that's a troll. Who knows? How do I? Let's see. View channel. Go to posts. I just wanted to look real quick. Yeah, 34% of you said winter, which is really crazy. The second place winner was fall at 31%, then spring, and then summer. I'm guessing a lot of you live in an area where it is hot, and so summer is just not as appealing to you. I mean, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. We fixed that. That's nice that this is done. So now we can start collecting metal. And we already have. We're up to 37 metal blocks. And that's great. Okay. They're going to get this all done. Oh, please don't build the stairs until this guy is done. Stop. There's 2 TNT here. We're going to need to build that first. My word. Okay. We are pulling in scrap metal. We're at 14. Not the most... but at the same time, we don't have enough beavers to make it better. We need to get housing over here, maybe? I'm not sure. I am not sure. And I feel like the district has to get done. But at the same time, every time I want to make a district, it's like, well, got lots to do on the opposite side of the district, and if we make a district, it will be borderline impossible to get it done correctly, you know? I think we can detonate a bulk of this. Okay. And now, of course, we can look at how deep we actually have to go. Power. Giant water wheel. So it definitely needs to go deeper by 1, but I think it needs to go deeper by 2. So oh no, it doesn't. It just needs to go deeper by 1. Okay, awesome. So that's easy to do. We will need to get stairs and probably but what am I saying? We'll need to get stairs and a path. Probably. But if we just did this, that takes care of that. And that'll get us down to that depth that we need to be at. Yeah, super quickly. Good, because I really didn't want to have to deal with having to go down 2. Nothing to do in range. Okay. Perfect. I'm just going to delete these. There is a drought approaching. It will not affect us. They've actually gotten pretty far on this particular building, which is... that's good. You know what I want to do is connect this. It doesn't make a hill of beans a difference at this point, but it would have been smart to do it earlier. But again, this is just so that when the good water comes in after this is turned bad, it just flushes out this corner. That's all that's going to do. Flush out the corner. And all my hope, of course, is that I didn't screw up by not making it big enough. You know, we may have flooding issues there. That's honestly not too worried about it. Okay, so this is done. Detonate that. This will have to go down by 2. So we can just put two TNTs there. I think that's an obvious solution there. Unfortunately, this is all going to have to be detonated another whole time. We need stairs here to get those couple of TNTs there that we've missed. But all is going well. We're actually in the positives in scrap metal. We're at 22 with just 4 beavers working on it. We do have 6 beavers that need something to do, but so that does make me think that we need to pause a couple of breeding pods because we only have 3 more houses, and I don't want them all, you know, homeless. I already had homeless issues already. We don't want that. This is gonna go just perfect. I'm envisioning perfection on this particular stream, river, whatever you want to call it. They will get to a point where they can't reach anymore, and they will build these stairs and go down. They're not at that point yet, but we're getting there. Okay. Scrap metal. Just a huge, huge walk to get the scrap metal to where it needs to go, which is over here. But the haulers are prioritizing it, so there is that. I mean, I just really want to blow all this up, but I know I can't because they're all using it as paths. And we really need to get it finished prior to blowing it all up. Look at this. Just doing the things that need to be done without me having to micromanage. This is very nice. Very, very nice. There's several games I've been watching other people play that I really want to play. I barely watch any Timberborn content anymore. And it is... Hey, you know what that means? We must have mushrooms. Let's look. Maybe we did at one point. There's algae. There's 70 algae. And I don't see any mushrooms currently. And I don't see any mushroom or algae things being made. They do have 2 mushrooms over here, though. Which, I mean, they must have just eaten whatever we had. That's corn. This one is working. Oh, yeah, so there's 6 algae in here. We're making... There's, yeah, 39, 45, 48 algae rations. Awesome. Very good. But no fermented mushrooms yet. The mushrooms, it's going to be a little bit of a process, but we will get there. Indeed, I believe. We do have 13 injured beavers, which makes it extremely difficult to keep the morale up, if you will. We are going to have to deal with a drought, which means turning off pumps. Not a big deal. We will have no problem doing that. Honestly, it wouldn't have bothered me. Why is it? It's just always flooding. Sometimes floods, sometimes don't. Sometimes floods, sometimes don't. Just waves of unbearable flooding. But anyway, now we're gonna have a lot of beavers without jobs, which is probably okay. Perfect. Man, I drank my coffee excessively fast for some reason. It was probably unnecessary. Probably unnecessary, but here we are. Alright, so we're also going to need TNT here. And up top here. to have the walking room, or at least to build the room to put the things in, the water wheels. Okay, but this will put us. This here section is going to be complete as soon as this is done, and I am happy about that. One more piece of TNT, they'll get it. And then these two pieces there, and we're going to have a perfect river. We'll open up the bad water, and power will be on after everything's built, of course. Everything is time. Everything takes time. Which is fine. We've got plenty of time. Okay. I believe we can detonate this without any issues. Perfect. We need to get rid of these stairs. We need to put in a solo. I'm going to put in a path to here. Just because if they built that, we wouldn't have this water thing going up, off and on, and off and on. There's potential for farming over here or something. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And again, we're probably going to have to delete this path to get to where we need to go. So we'll do that as well here in a minute. It is 8 days left in this drought. That is a long drought. We'd have barely 7,000. We don't have 7,000 water. We have 6.9 thousand, or 6,959 to be exact. So not the most ideal amount of water. But that being said, I can't imagine it's going to be too big of a problem here shortly, in the long run. Okay. How are we? Okay, yes, good. Last TNT up there, and then we will start getting rid of these stairs. We'll get rid of the, we'll plant this last TNT, or last two, sorry, TNTs. That'll be good. And then they finished this, but we can't, if we want to walk across, we can't destroy it yet. So, but we will soon. Oh, they're building the dam. Very helpful. I mean, helpful enough. It's not that, it doesn't matter that much in the long run, but it's just nice. Just nice. Oh, they did this one too. Good. Detonate that. They're finishing those last couple of things there. We don't have enough scrap metal. Is that true? And we're mushrooms. That's fine. That's fine. It'll happen. Okay, so this is done. That should go down to the level that we want it to be at. I am incorrect because I wasn't thinking. But that should. We can just path to it. That's my bad. My bad, but it'll be working out very shortly. We might need to consider spinning this ladder around and moving the path so that we can walk around the TNT so I can detonate it, but all that in due time. I guess I can let them finish all the building projects where that path is necessary, and then there won't be anybody walking over there. That's an okay idea. But we really do have a lot of algae rations. We're gonna have to get the storage up very soon, but it's nice that we have so much food. I pressed Q. I don't know what that did. Oh, it just rotated. Okay. It made the game laggy, which is weird. We can detonate this. We get rid of those stairs. We probably need to get rid of this path. In all honesty, we probably need to go up and make this a little bit wider, but I'm not too concerned about it yet. But they're not going to be going across anymore. That seemed louder than normal. And again, we're at a point where we're going to have to go down in order to get TNT in here, which is fine. Oh, whoa. Wildly clicking. We don't need this one, and we don't need this one. Okay. So we'll get that built. And then that'll be at the depth we need it to be so we can put the, the stuff together. These guys, they are determined to finish this dam, and I think they are going to do that right now. Last vlog, probably. Last 2 logs. Yeah. And then here comes the last guy, the builder. Good job. Finished. Now they're doing the TNT. We actually have to get rid of this path if we're going to put the water wheels there, but that's all. I mean, that's very future. We're just doing TNT stuff right now, and we have plenty. 141 TNT. That's just a real happy time. Oh, do we have mushrooms? We have 50 mushrooms almost. Very good. I don't know what algae looks like. Algae looks like, oh yeah, like a waving cactus. So we don't have any algae yet. And we're not going to have algae for a long time. We might need to even double that. Double what we have, maybe. Soon. It wouldn't be that difficult either. Because we can go up still fairly reasonably. So, but first, I really just want to get this silly thing done. Yay! More people are happy. The bots are gonna have to help with the happiness. There's just no other way around that. I'm going to. We've got 5 days. Let's just get all the scrap metal that we can get. Just to try to get us up to where we are not, where we've got so much that we're not even worried about it anymore. You know what I mean? I don't see why we wouldn't do that. Oh, so close to getting this all done. I don't mind these episodes where we are watching one thing getting done, but my word, it cannot be the most fun. There's some guys that will say what they're doing and then pause the recording or edit the recording, and it'll be, taken care of. I just don't have the time for that. Because what you're doing is you're making a 20-minute video out of a 1-hour recording, and I just don't have that hour. I don't. I've got 20 minutes a day. So, here we are. Yay, we're so close though. Look at this. So close. Just get it done. Waiting on algae, of course. Well. Come on. Get it done. Oh, well, anyway. Scrap metal is going to be going up so fast. Open, close. Open, close. Ah, fun times. We just, because we still have to get rid of this wooden stairs and then put one more TNT in. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just, and we might just start getting the big water wheels put down. Like we could start all the way on the end here. And I might want to. Oh, we can fit so many already. Okay. Can I go above these after the fact? No. How about super above? Oh, it won't let me build. above these things. So we're going to have to go next to them. Okay. Can I go above these after the fact? No. How about super above? Oh, it won't let me build above these things. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to have to go next to them. So we're going to I guess that's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna have to have a whole thing here. Just not, I mean, honestly, not that big a deal. Actually, we're gonna have to go up. Yeah, so we're gonna have to stack this, which is, again, not a big deal, but something I wish we didn't have to do. But, there you go. That's what this is gonna look like. Where does this go? Oh, that's the algae, so building a path there is not helpful at all. Okay. Well, that's where we're gonna have to go next. But this is done, so we'll blow this up. We'll delete the stairs. Put the last TNT down, and then I need to... Oh, it didn't work. I need to get out of here. Okay. Perfect. We will have power started well before we even know it. It's you know, Bob's your uncle and all that. Until then, I hope you have a great beginning of your week. And I will catch you now in the next one. Goodbye.